Welcome to our gentle flow tonight. Continuing our Going Deeper series. Tonight we're going to be looking at the intention of kindness. So thinking on how we can show kindness to ourselves and to other people in our lives and not directly in our lives, and apply the same kindness that we take on the mat in our body through our breath, through our movements, and apply that kindness to our everyday lives off the mat. So we're going to start tonight with a mudra just to help focus the mind. So we're going to sit nice and comfortable wherever feels right for you. And we're going to take a couple breaths, just grounding down, and take our prana mudra. So your mudra is just a hand gesture that we use in yoga to help focus the mind and help seal our intention for our practice or our meditation. So our prana mudra is going to be the peace symbol. So you're going to take the pointer middle finger up, and the ring and pinky finger are going to come together on the thumb. So go ahead, take that mudra on both hands and just let the hands rest into the lap there. Closing down the eyes, we're going to roll the shoulders down. Let yourself relax a moment. As always, we want to take a moment just to devote this time to our practice, to feeling good in our bodies, our minds, letting go of the day that's just passed, of all the things we have to get done after our practice, and just letting yourself for this short time only be present here on the mat. All those worries and challenges, they'll still exist after this class, but maybe we can confront them in a more peaceful manner, mentally and emotionally. So just let yourself relax a moment. Feel the fingers making contact with the thumb. And sealing in that intention of kindness, beginning here on the mat tonight. Kindness with yourself as you move, not bringing any judgment or critical thoughts onto the body, but just letting it come into poses as it feels best. Bringing the awareness onto your breath. Notice its natural rhythm here. And maybe just take a moment to notice if it's a bit shallow today, or is it deep, moving through chest and belly. Whatever state you're in, let that breath grow a little bit deeper. Taking a nice long inhale and an even longer exhale. Take a few rounds of breath like this. Let's begin a counted breath here to help us elongate that breath even a little bit more. So we're going to inhale in your mind, just count up to 4, nice and slow. And on your exhale, you'll count out to 5. So go ahead when you're ready, begin your counted breathing. Inhaling for 4. Exhaling for 5. Keep that breath going smoothly, running almost like a wave through the body. Feel it rise as you inhale. Let the spine rise and stretch. Exhale, let the wave fall and crash. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Go ahead, let your breathing return to normal. Let the hands relax out of the mudra. And let's take a big breath up, stretching long, reaching toward the ceiling. On an exhale, we're going to relax the arms down and forward, crossing the right arm over left. And we're going to wrap the arms together to come into your eagle arms. So you can either bring palms together or the backs of the hands if that feels better. Lift the elbows off the chest, stretch up through the top of the head. On an inhale, we're going to tilt back, take a little gentle back bend. Exhaling, we're going to come forward. Reach the elbows down as far as you want to come into the fold. Take a breath here. And let's rise again on an inhale. This time, keep the movement going. Exhaling forward. And inhaling back on the speed of your own breath for 3 more rounds. Coming still after your 3rd round, unwrap the arms and stretch them out wide. Let's reach our way over to the right. Bring the hand down for a side stretch. We're going to drop the palm to the back of the head and turn your head to look out over the elbow. Feeling that little increase in the stretch in the front of the shoulder. Go ahead, lift your way back up. Releasing the arm, reach high. Exhale, arms in front. Left arm over right, and we'll wrap to our eagle arms on the other side. Take a big breath in as you take your back bend. And exhale, let yourself move forward. Let's take this for 5 rounds of breath. After your 5th, coming up into the center. Unwrap the arms, open out wide. Let's move the hand down to the left, taking your side stretch. Reach that right arm over across to the other side of the room. Bend the elbow, drop the hand behind the head. And let's turn the head to look up toward the elbow. On your next inhale, move up to the top, reach wide again. Exhale the hands down in front. Let's move our way into all fours. Coming to your tabletop. And we're gonna take a little like slither of the spine. So move like you're wagging your tail. And your shoulders are coming the opposite direction. Just getting a bit of movement through the spine, through the arms. You can take your gaze down to the mat. This doesn't have to look like anything specific. Just feel out your back. Move how feels good. Go ahead, bring yourself still. Let's tuck the toes, take a lift to our downward facing dog. Let's bend the knees one at a time, walking out the feet, being nice and gentle with the body. Take a look up between the hands, bringing the feet still. And we'll step the left foot forward in between. Let the right knee come to the mat. Flatten that foot. Take a lift into your low lunge. And we're just going to let the weight fall forward toward that front leg. Feel the length down the front of that right hip flexor. Pull the shoulders back. Exhaling, we're going to let the belly and the chest come down onto the thigh. Wrap the hands under the thigh, like you're giving it a little hug here. Feeling a little bit of balance in that leg. Drop the hands to the mat. And we're going to straighten up that front leg as much as it wants to come. Feeling the length move down the back of the leg now in our half split pose. Just breathe, let your gaze come down to the mat. Remind yourself not to bring any judgment onto the body. Just feel the stretch where you're at. Bend in the knee now. We'll walk the hands around the front foot. Tuck those back toes, lift the knee. And we're going to slowly start to straighten that front leg. Walk the hands back a little bit to keep your balance in a balanced pyramid pose. Again, the gaze is down. Don't worry if you can't bring the leg fully straight. Take it to where it feels good. And we'll bend the knee again. Walking hands back around the foot. Step that left leg back and walk it out in your down dog. Go ahead and move through a gentle vinyasa or a gentle sun salutation, bringing the feet still. We're going to move our way over through your high plank and lower all the way to the mat, flattening the belly down, flatten the feet, and take a little lift into your cobra. Exhaling, bring yourself down again. Push up onto the knees, and then let the hips come back to the heels in your child's pose. Relax the forehead to the mat. On your next inhale, moving up to all fours. Tuck the toes, bring it up to down dog. Take a breath there. Looking forward between the hands, step your way up, moving into forward fold. Soft bend in the knees, and we'll roll all the way to the top. Take your time with this. Rolling shoulders back, open palms forward to your mountain. Inhaling, let's reach up tall. Exhale, lift to the toes, stretching the body as long as it can come. Let the heels down, hands move into the heart. Taking a twist here, we're going to move just from the spine, so keep the hips looking forward. And then open that back arm out. We're going to drop the top of the hand back behind us, like you're trying to reach for that opposite side. Go ahead, release your twist, bring your hands back to heart, move to the middle, inhale to reach up. Exhale, let's swan dive to fold. Take a half lift, flat back, and we'll let the arms reach back behind. Release to the mat, and step your way back to downward facing dog. Take a nice long breath here. And we'll step the right foot forward in between the hands. Let the knee come down to the mat. Flat foot, lifting into your low lunge on the right. Take a little press into that leg. One more breath. And we'll move our chest and belly down over the thigh. Reach to take a hug underneath the thigh. Gaze is down at the mat in front of you. Go ahead, drop the hands down to the mat. And we'll start to straighten up through that front leg, sending hips back in our half split pose. Again, we're just breathing and noticing the stretch in the back of that leg. Don't push it. Lovely job. Let's bend the knee, walk the hands around the foot. And we're going to tuck the back toes, lift that knee off. Moving into our balanced pyramid. Start to straighten up the leg. Hands will walk back a little more. Let the chest release toward the thigh. Let the head fall heavy. Long neck here. And we're up on those back toes. Go ahead, bend the knee. Walk the hands back around the foot. And we're stepping that leg back into our downward facing dog. Let's go ahead and take 5 long breaths here. Let yourself relax into it, stretching the hips up to the sky. On your exhale, go ahead, bend the knees. Let's bring them down to the mat. Coming into your all fours. We're gonna walk the hands up toward the top of the mat and let the chest melt down to the ground in your puppy pose. So the hips are staying high above the knees. Let your forehead either rest on the mat or look forward and let the chin rest on the mat. On your next breath, we're going to walk the hands in, bring them under the shoulders, and transfer your weight forward to come down flat on the mat here. We're going to come to our seal pose. So walk the hands out in the diagonal and give yourself a little push up. So arms are wide, chest is lifted. We're going to bend the knees, bring the heels together. So you can change the degree of stretch in the low back. If you want to take it deeper, you'll just keep bending the knees deeper. If it's too much, rest the feet back down. Exhale from here. We're going to release the feet, release the chest, leave the hands where they are, and we're just going to turn the elbows to face up toward the ceiling. Let the forehead come down to the mat. Just working a little bit into our shoulder mobility. Letting those shoulder blades get a good spread out. Take a breath, release the elbows. We're going to press back up through our seal, pressing into the palms, look forward. And then exhaling, we'll bring it back down. And we're going to let the elbows just come down to the floor into our cactus arms. Take a look at your shoulder. We want to line the elbow up with the shoulders. We're going to lift the left leg, bend the knee to bring that foot down behind you. The left hip will come up off the floor. And your right ear relaxes down to the mat. So taking a nice deep shoulder opener here. Find your breath, holding here. Letting yourself relax. Go ahead, release the leg, coming back to the center. And the right leg's gonna lift. Bend that knee, bring the foot back. Letting the left ear relax to the mat this time. This is a pretty big stretch in the front of the shoulder, in the chest. Let yourself relax as much as you can. Try not to tense up the muscles there, but let the arm just be heavy. And from here, we'll release the leg, come back over onto the belly. Let's walk the hands in around the chest again. Tucking the toes. Press our way up and back into our downward facing dog. Taking that gentle sun salutation on your inhale, moving into high plank. Exhale to the ground. Flatten the feet, come to your cobra. Bend the knees, let the hips come back into your child's pose. Let's take one more breath here. And lift up onto hands and knees. Tucking toes again. We'll lift the hips to down dog. Take a look forward between the hands, stepping up into your forward fold. Drop the head. Let's take a soft bend in the knees. And we're going to take the hands to the elbows. A little rock side to side in your ragdoll. Upper body's just heavy, spilling over toward the mat. Go ahead, come still, release the arms, and we're gonna roll our way up. Breathing at the top to gather up all the air, reaching tall. Exhale to lift up onto the toes, extending a little bit higher. Heels release to the mat, and we bring the hands into the heart. From here, moving to our tree pose. So find your balance in the left foot. And first, just bring the toes to the mat. Just open up the hip. Send that knee out to the side. Feeling nice and solid through that left foot. Press the foot into the ground. Feel yourself extend up a little taller. Once you feel nice and balanced, go ahead, bring that foot up onto the leg. Let's move the arms up, growing our tree nice and tall. And then open the branches and just hold and breathe a moment. Let's release the foot from the leg, taking a balanced star. We'll let that foot come down, keep the feet spaced out just a little, and make it, fold your way over into a little open foot forward fold. So a little different stretch into the legs there. Soft bend in the knees, lift it up halfway, stretch the arms back and behind. Inhale, reach your way all the way up. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Balance to the right foot. Bringing the toes down. Open the hip first. Feel the energy under the foot pressing up. All the way up through the body, top of the head grows tall. And let's lift up to our tree. So a nice sturdy foundation. Let's extend the arms out, reaching the tree tall. And we'll release the foot. Let it float out in a balanced star. Bring it down, feet remain open as we fold. Go ahead, bend the knees, roll your way up. And we'll take the hands back behind us, interlacing the fingers. pull them down over the hips and the glutes, and let yourself come to a little back bend. The chest is really open as we look up. Exhale, bring it all the way down the other way to our forward fold. Hands to the mat, and we're going to step it back. One final downward facing dog for the night. Go ahead, drop the knees down to the mat. And we'll take our thread the needle. Taking an inhale with the left arm. Open up, stack the shoulders, rotate out that wrist. And on your next exhale, we're going to thread the hand under and through. Take the top of the hand down and the left ear to the mat. So feeling that stretch to the outside of the shoulder now. The back of the shoulder. If you want to take it a little deeper, you can try extending the right arm and leg. Feel the transfer of that weight, just pushing a little more into the shoulder. Lovely. Go ahead, bring the knee down if it's out, bring the hand in. And we'll stretch all the way back out, reach as tall as you can. And bring the hand to the mat. Taking it to the right, open the arms, stack those shoulders, let's circle out the wrists. Thread the hand through and under. Let the shoulder and the ear come to the mat. If that feels good, you want a little more stretch, reach the arm and leg out long. Go ahead, walk the hand and knee in if they're out. And reach your way all the way back out, stacking shoulders one more time. And bring the hand down. Let's sit the hips down to the heels, sitting up nice and tall. Take a breath in, reach the arms up. Exhale, circle them back and around. Open again, and back and around. Take one more, and let it down. Coming out of the sit there, we're gonna come into our staff pose. Let the legs come out long in front of you. Flex the feet, spread the toes, and we're gonna reach up, stacking the whole body up over the hips. Relax the thighs, and let's come in for a fold. Remind those legs to relax. You don't have to touch the toes. Think about just extending from the low back out to the top of the head. Again, fixing your mind on that intention of kindness. Instead of forcing our body into anything it doesn't like. Practicing kindness, going gentle on yourself. Let's roll our way up, bring the left knee into the chest. Give it a squeeze in. And we'll take the foot to the outside of that right leg. Taking a spinal twist, left hand behind the hip. Right arm will hook to the outside of the leg. Look out over the shoulder. Go ahead, release back to the center. Extending the leg out. And the right knee comes in. Give it a hug. Let's step the foot to the outside of the knee. Take a twist to the right. And let that elbow hook to the outside of the knee. Looking out over the shoulder. And go ahead, release the twist. Bringing legs out. One more big breath in our staff. Exhale, find that fold. Go ahead, release, rolling up. And we'll make our way down onto our backs. Pull the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little rock side to side. Let's bring the feet down to the mat. Take a big stretch of the arms up overhead. And then exhale, circle them down, really feeling the shoulders open at each point. And let the hands stop as they come down by the side. Roll the shoulder blades under so they're nice and flat on the mat. And then let the legs go out long. Coming into our final pose of Shavasana. Take a moment to get comfortable here. Take a moment to connect here with your breath. Sorry, the music is going a little crazy on us. I will bring it back down as you're relaxing here. There we go. Take a few breaths, letting yourself sink down heavy. Close our practice tonight. I wanted to just bring us into a short little meditation to help connect with that kindness intention and with ourselves. Currently in the world, there's plenty of stressors. There's a war, there's an illness, there's all kinds of strife and loss. Not even considering all the challenges we're facing in our personal lives every day. But whatever the stressor, a meditation of loving kindness may help ground you into compassion. I'm going to offer you a few phrases just to meditate on here with me. They're not a magic fix, but maybe just taking the time to let our minds settle on sending out kindness can help adjust our mindset and find a little more kindness for ourselves, for those we love, and even those we don't. So take a moment just to think on the people in your life, people around you, and the people outside of you. The many people in the world that are affected by these big things right now. And let's send out an intention of kindness to others here. Into your mind, repeating after me. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe and live life with ease. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe and live life with ease. Let's bring those affirmations now into our own minds and hearts. Directing kindness to ourselves. Let these words seal into your heart as you say them after me in your mind. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe and live with ease. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe and live with ease. As those words sink down into our minds and hearts, I'll just invite you to stay in your Shavasana as long as you need. And if you're ready to wake up, start to just gently take some movement in the body. Give yourself a big, long stretch. And a big breath in and out. Hopefully releasing a bit of the weight off your shoulders. Go ahead, walk your feet up onto the mat. And give the knees a little sway side to side. And when you're ready, turning over to one side and pushing your way back up into a seated position. Let's let the hands come to prayer position over the heart. Sealing kindness, respect, and love into ourselves. Thank yourself for taking this time for your practice today. And then let the hands come to the forehead, sending that same loving kindness out to each person here. Thank you so much for being here and joining us, sharing your flow with us tonight. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great night.